Hi, I'm Lori. Welcome to Milkweeds and Roses. Well, here we are, January, and on this particular day, it's melting and raining. And just a couple days ago, huge snow, sub-zero weather, like 20 below. You know, looking around at all the snow we had at the time, at least it was beautiful. Now, it's just wet. Well, you know, it's getting me thinking about spring. How about you? Okay, maybe we can't do anything outside right now, this time of year, but there's still plenty of things that we can do inside to get ready for spring. You can save a lot of money by starting some of your plants from seed, if you're ready. Let's step up our seed game, shall we? Let's go inside out of the rain and get ready. Now, you can see behind me right here, that's what I used last year. I just kind of jerry-rigged a couple of things together that I got on Amazon, and marginal success at best. Frankly, I had better success doing some winter sowing in milk jugs outdoors. You can find plenty of videos on that with a simple search. But this setup that I used last year really wasn't very successful, so I thought I'd step up my game a little bit. I got a new kit from Gardener's Supply. Now, this isn't an endorsement because I bought it myself, but they have all kinds of different options there at Gardener's Supply, and I found one that had at least better aesthetics, might look better sitting on that counter there. So I thought I'd put it together, give it a go, and hopefully it'll be more successful. And that is the name of the game, after all, right? If you can grow plants from seed, you're going to save yourself a lot of money. So we're a little bit early to start most of the seeds right now, but in just a couple short weeks, I think it should be time to get going, right? So that's the goal. And I'm not usually very good at putting things together. A lot of it depends on the instructions, am I right? I mean, I've gotten some things to put together myself, like bookshelves, and all the instructions were in Chinese. I mean, that's fine if you can read it. That didn't work for me very well. So yeah, I had to send that one back. But let's see how this one goes, shall we? We'll give it a start. No instructions? Okay, I've got to be honest. I am just not feeling this today. So with no instructions, and it's late afternoon, I've already had a busy day removing snow and all that fun stuff. I think what I'm going to do, I'm obviously going to have to look for the instructions online, but I'm a lot more productive in the morning than I am in the afternoon. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is take a beat, look up the instructions online if I can find it, and then hit it again tomorrow. I mean, after all, we've got some time, right? So let me revisit tomorrow. We'll get her done. Yes, we will figure it out. It can't be that hard. Okay. Stay tuned. Okay, so I've got my little friends here, and we're going to put together the new seed starting kit, and let's see how it goes. So I did find some instructions. They were online. And I've got my little buddies here just kind of hanging out with me. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this together and see how it works. Wish me luck. So the pre-drilled holes aren't big enough naturally, so this isn't working. And I don't have really a screwdriver small enough to fit this fiddly little thing, so this is interesting. Okay, step number 2 is also problematic. It talks about inserting dowels into holes, which are okay, short of plugging it in, that should be it. Let me tell you, it was not easy. The instructions, I think, are meant for perhaps a different light kit, a different growing kit, I'm not sure. So I could see why it says best with 2 people to assemble. I just have the Chihuahuas for an audience back here, the Chihuahua and the Chin, and that's about it. It was not easy. I can't say I'd necessarily recommend it, frankly, unless you have somebody really handy as a spouse or a partner or a roommate or fellow gardener to help you put this together. So nothing to do now but plug it in and get it set up. Okay, so here is the finished product. It is set up. I've got my fan to help out with circulation. Just a real light air current helps make the seedlings a little bit stronger once they come up. And I got this soilless growing system from Park Seeds. Bought this last year. Didn't have good luck with it, but I figure it might have something more to do with the lights than anything else. Anyway, so what it is individual, yeah, it's styrofoam. It's either plastic or styrofoam. It seems like we don't get a lot of choice. So there is a seed tray down below that helps to catch any sort of water. And then in here, instead of soil, they have this, it's a soilless kind of foam thing. You soak these first, then put them in here and plant the seeds directly in the little holes, little indentations. And you keep these on, close up the vents until the seedlings start to germinate, and then you can take this off. I can't adjust the light per se, so much as just remember to keep it on for 12 hours a day. Shut it off at night, that's important. Seedlings do need to rest, as do all things. So I'll show you the seeds in another video probably that I'm going to start to sow here. I'm gonna wait until February because sowing them too early, they get too leggy, and winters can drone on and on and on here in Iowa. So I don't want to start them too early. So if I start to sow them in February, different kinds of seeds, and label them well, then they should be hardy by the time I am ready to transplant them outside. There are different types of ways that people sow. There's winter sowing. You know, you'll find those outside. You'll find those in various videos on YouTube. That's not hard to find. There is this type of, I don't know, I suppose sponge-like or foam type of planting medium. There are also people who do soil blocks. And I was at a garden group meeting a week ago, and they were showing how to make soil blocks. I thought it was really interesting. There's a recipe for it. Or you can try something like this. So I'll try it and I'll see how it works. I'll keep you posted. But at least this is one project done, and it does look better than what I had here before. And it doesn't take up a lot of counter space, so that's the main thing. Okay. There we go. And it's kind of tucked out of the way in my basement. Looks better than what I had here before, though. I do know that much. Okay, onwards and upwards. Okay, I will keep you updated as I get the plants and the seeds put together. I don't know if you can see the Chihuahua here behind me now. Can you see him? There he is. Always something to say. So anyway, we'll get it going and we'll get some seeds started. So in the meantime, thanks for joining me. Wish me luck for the rest of it, and I'll be talking to you soon. Happy growing. If you like this video, I hope that you be sure to subscribe or like the video. Leave comments or questions if you have them. And I will see you next time on Milkweeds and Roses.